Good morning. It's an early one and we're here. But before we get into the video about a couple of LZ cars, I gotta say something to all the guys about the Evo. I don't consider 2000 in second or 2500 in third gear lugging the car for the Evo 4. I just have to clear that up. I see that a lot in the comments. I agree with you. If I was doing that in fourth or even fifth, yes, would make sense. But also, there was a huge problem with the car where when it would make full boost, I still wouldn't feel the torque. The car never had a hit. You had no timing in the car at all? No. Like none?
About like an Evo 8, but a little less because it's on pump gas. So off the hit.
Like a stock Evo 8, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the car was gutless. There was no like, oh, max torque because of this and that. It didn't happen. If you watch the Speedo, if you see me, I don't move. Like the car creates zero torque. I understand things are going on that I maybe can't feel. But second gear, third gear, 2500, 2000, it's not gonna do it. It shouldn't do it. And if it does, I want the motherfucker to blow up because I plan on doing things like that at Lime Rocks Autocross. There's a good chance I'll be coasting through a corner in second or third gear, probably second gear, and hit the gas at 2000 RPM on one of the tight corners and need it to accelerate out. I'm not gonna downshift into first. If that car blows up from that, it needed a rebuild as far as I'm concerned, and it needed stronger rods because I would have blown it up on Lime Rock. But anyway.
There was no detonation. Air fuel was perfect.
Right. What we have here is ADAMLZ's dad's car. If you know anything, you're an OG. Adam got his dad this car for Father's Day like fucking 3 years ago. Pretty gangster ride. Adam's dad's awesome. Pretty old dude driving a GTST is funny. And it's had some problems. So Clinton hooked up the wideband and found, well, what'd you find?
It was just really lean.
What was it?
As soon as you hit the boost, it goes 16, 17, 18, and then
it keeps going.
Yeah, and then
but you stopped.
Yeah.
It would have kept going, you think, even higher?
Oh yeah.
When did it hit 18 by? You said like 4,000?
Oh yeah, as soon as you get in boost, it starts leaning out. So it's either, we replaced the fuel pump, but that fuel pump's super old and rusty and stuff. Right.
So we found a little wiring issue and replaced the fuel pump. This was the wiring that was in there. Very well could have been the problem. I don't know if Adam did this just to get it going. I don't know what this fuel pump is. It says Nissan on it, but this is probably our issue. So we'll take it back out today and see what it does. So we're gonna make this an exposing ADAMLZ video, and what we have to do that, and Adam said I can film this. He purchased a R32 GTR, I believe off Facebook Marketplace. It's kind of rad, has a few little issues, but it looks super cool. So supposed to be KH2. Damn, I smell oil. Somebody must have pulled up in something. KH2 32. You'll notice, like, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, discoloration between the fender and the hood, but it's not that far off. But this looks closer to my Supra color, and this looks closer to original. He's got the bronze seats, which are super cool. He's got some bunko seat in here that I'm not into. I need to OEM this interior. But he bought this car. He doesn't know what he wants to do with it. We picked it up for him in Ohio. And now, well, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. We're supposed to pull the engine out, get the engine checked out. This was like a single turbo setup that I believe doesn't work. I don't know if the engine's blown. I don't know anything about it, but it does look good. I hate those clear corners and the paint situation, but besides that, there's no rust on the car. It's pretty nice. So that's all the exposing of LZ. We're gonna get into this car over the next couple of days and we just gotta yank the engine out, make it a roller again, and send it to JP so that Adam can have him do whatever he's gonna do. I don't think we're FTS speccing it. I don't think we're doing anything. We're just helping him out so he can get some stuff done at the machine shop easy and then pick the car up. Does it seem like it's running any better?
It's a little richer now.
How much? Not much.
It's still cold, so
yeah,
it's gonna have the feeling richer.
That Adam's dad stays watching it. You feel it?
Yeah.
So he's got a DVD player in this thing, and it has been on it, I'm pretty sure, since he got this. I don't know if he doesn't know how to change it or what, so maybe we can get that, turn that off for him. I don't know. Oh my God.
Oh, there's the clown right there.
Are you ready? Yeah. Put that gauge kind of near me so I can see it.
anymore.
No.
So, but it's still a little.
It's gotten a little bit, or that's what I meant, lean. I don't know why I said rich. It's gotten a little bit better. Car's not breaking up.
No.
So we'll see if we can keep diagnosing. I don't know what else it could be past that.
Injectors.
Just the injectors.
Max airflow. Because it is running more pressure than factories.
What did it hit, 1 bar?
It goes a little above 1 bar and settles at 1 bar.
Okay.
So it's 14, 15.
Still a little lean. We saw, what'd you see under boost, like 13.5?
13.5.
Yeah, 13.5 under boost. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna swap the fuel filter and see if it's clogged or weird or anything. If it's not, we're gonna try to put RB26 injectors without scaling them just to do a test and see how rich it'll get, because we're on stock ECU, stock math. Might have enough compensation, we'll never know.
Look at that little thing.
Going for a ride after changing the fuel filter. Should be all warm. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't want to lug it and blow the fucking motor like everyone says. All right, I'm going from 3 like a dyno. So it's a little better.
Slightly.
Because on first hit it was 12.
Yeah,
Still not cured. Spoke with Adam, told him what was going on. To be fair, our wideband is at the exhaust tip. So just to begin with, what would you account, like, can we do it? I mean, eventually we should do a test to see the difference between a downpipe versus exhaust tip.
On the dyno, when I have it like an actual standalone with a wideband,
Yeah.
and then we have the dyno sniffer in the back. I mean, sometimes with a good exhaust system, it's like maybe 0.2, 0.3 off, not that much.
But with
I've seen up to 1 point off.
1 point off. So if there's one slight leak in the exhaust, Adam mentioned this, it would cause a Venturi effect, which it would suck air in, which would throw it off at the end. I would say it's not good to be at 13.0.
No.
But if we're at 13.0, Adam's dad's been driving this at 18.0, 18 to 1.
It hasn't blown up yet.
And it hasn't blown up. So at 13 to 1, 12.5 to 1, it's lean. I think it'll be okay. We're not going to go any further with this. We were going to put injectors in. Adam has some other ideas that we're going to talk about later, but for now, we've solved what we can. I'd like to throw RB26 injectors in, but it's kind of a waste of time for what we're going to be doing. Experiments.
That sounds like 100 times better.
The car wasn't breaking up. It was hesitating so bad. Clinton drove it back and said, "Oh, GTSTs are slow as shit." And I was like, no, they should be like, not fast, but they should be pretty fun cars.
Still slow.
It's slow. I'll be honest. It is slow, but it's not as bad as when you drove it last time.
No, it was gutless before.
They're pretty fun, you know, and it's all Adam's dad needs. You know.
I'd still buy one of these.
Yeah, they're sick. But it needs 100 horsepower more to really be fun.
I think that's everything.
Everything. Every car could use 100 horse. Anyway, we're gonna be done with this and we'll go over Adam's car, what he got, and we'll see what can be done about it. I'm good, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Adam has something set up in his mind for his dad. We're not gonna expose it yet, but Adam's dad's car is as good as it's gonna get currently. We're not gonna try to put injectors in or make it perfect. It's safe-ish. I mean, I wouldn't run it like that, but at least we solved the problem that was happening. There's definitely a fuel pump going out. So now, if we do anything in the car, we're not chasing down that problem. What you just saw was Josh putting together this pretty engine for a customer. It's almost ready to go, and that's cool. This weekend his bay gets painted. Hopefully next week the car's together and out of here. It's kind of a quick job. What you saw Josh doing that engine and some of the cinematic stuff was done by our new filmer. Murr is gone. We have a new filmer that we split between here, Innovative Motorsports. So put in the comments what you thought of his filming, anything that can be approved upon. We do listen, and don't talk shit about my filming because I don't give a fuck. But we're doing a clutch in the Rally Evo to get rid of it. We're doing some other stuff in my Evo, and we're going to diagnose, or we're gonna actually just drop the pan and see what actually happened to the car because it wasn't good. And for everyone saying stuff about me driving it after the noise, I understand on camera how it sounded. In person, it literally sounded like I was dragging an exhaust or an exhaust was stuck in a spoke. It wasn't very rhythmic like it sounds in the video. It sounded drivetrainy. It sounded like the transfer case had a bunch of gravel in it. It really didn't sound like a rod knock. Clinton, did that? I mean, when you heard it on the phone, it really didn't sound like rod knock, right? And then it was like chunky. It just sounded too chunky. Right, it sounded like the transfer case blew up. Hearing it on the video, I'm like, wow, that is weirdly, the camera just picks up different frequencies, and sometimes better, sometimes worse. Anyway, the engine's gone. We are working on getting that rectified, but stay tuned for Sunday's video. We're doing stuff to the White FD, Dream FD V2, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.